take your girl to a club or a bar, you are asking for trouble. If you don't have a budget plan in place, you're gonna overspend every single time. What the hell are you spending $300 on a pair of sneakers for? A great physique is a game changer. If you were drunk when he fucked you, it's still cheating.
What's up, guys? It's your man Donovan Sharp, and welcome to the 231st edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of red pill truth, wisdom, and awareness. Thank you guys for making TSR Live part of your day. It is Thursday, March 29th, 2018, and I have actually decided, in addition to taking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I'm going to take Muay Thai. So, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it's going to be Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Tuesdays and Thursdays, it is going to be Muay Thai. It's going to be a very good combination of learning to strike while standing up, and then, of course, fighting, grappling, holding, submissions when you go to the ground. Listen, I've been in many fights. I am a far above average striker, but my instructor, this is funny, my instructor told me, he says, just, try to punch me, right? Like, I didn't really try to punch me, but he says, throw a quick cross in my direction. So I'm left-handed. I throw a quick, dude, my hand was halfway to his face. He lightly slapped me on the right side of the face. So right then and there, I knew that I had some defensive deficiencies. And listen, I've been hit in the face many times. I am very fortunate that I still have this beautiful mug of mine. But I don't plan on getting into any more fights. I think those days are behind me. I've grown up a little bit. I'm in anger management, so I've gotten my temper under control. But, one never knows. I don't want to get hit in the face anymore. I'm tired of getting hit in the face. So I'm going to go ahead and, in addition to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I'm going to take Muay Thai, same class, same school. A little more money, but I'm going to be fighting 5 days a week. So I'm very, very much looking forward, very much looking forward to that. Robert Nolan says, laugh out loud at the knee socks. Those are sexy as fuck, though. Yes, this is why it is Sletel number 16. Robert, I got your text a little bit earlier. You were on the right track, my friend. Definitely keep me posted and apprised on that, to be sure. We are brought to you in part by Happy Hippo Herbals, home of the highest quality kratom on the planet. Guys, be sure to buy Happy Hippo kratom through my affiliate link, which I am putting in the chat right now, to help yourself and support the show at no cost to you. If you guys are looking for a caffeine-free energy burst with laser focus and mood enhancement, look no further than Happy Hippo kratom. And again, be sure to buy it through my affiliate link, and the Towers gets a taste of that. You'll be supporting the show, like I said, at no cost to you. We are broadcasting live simultaneously to YouTube. Oh, wait a minute. There we are. To YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Facebook Live and Instagram is where I have my pre-show Q&A. You guys can ask questions via the comments in the chat, or you can come on live with me. Had a couple of guys come on live with me yesterday. Couldn't get to it today. I was actually a little late getting on the Facebook and Instagram Q&A. That's why I'm a little late getting on the air now. I always try to give those guys, anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes. Had some other stuff to take care of. That's why I was a little late. Wanted to give those guys their money's worth in that regard. So be sure, guys, again, Facebook Live, Instagram. If you guys have a question, if you guys have a comment, if you want to give me a shout out, that is absolutely the best place to do that, is Facebook Live and Instagram, where I do my pre-show Q&A. You can support the show via Super Chat, or you can contribute through the TSR contribution link, www.streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharp. www.streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharp, where 100% of your donation goes directly to the show. I love it when you guys super chat. I say it every day. Super chat pays the bills. It is why this show is still on the air. But if you want more of your cash to come to the Towers, www.streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharp is the best way to do that. Banks Audio Group, co-signing on Slutel number 16. She wears knee socks. Listen, any girl who wears knee socks in public is absolutely a slut. Oh my god, that doesn't mean she's a slut. Yeah, actually, it kind of does. Do you wear knee socks? Yes, then you're a slut. Let us get to today's show topic. This is an important one. I think this is probably going to be one of the landmark shows in TSR Live history. So pay attention, guys. We got some gems here. Shout out to Brian Green with the $10 super chat says, keep dropping that real shit, homie. Will do. Thank you for the support. We are all familiar with the saying, tattoos are forever, right? They're permanent. They never go away. You sit in the chair, the artist takes his needle, and he punctures your skin hundreds of times a minute to put permanent ink under your skin to give you a tattoo. So once it's there forever.
But Donovan, tattoos can be removed. I've seen it done.
Yes, that is true. Tattoos can be removed, but the process of getting them removed is arduous. It is painful. It's damn near impossible, and most of the time, it doesn't get rid of 100% of the tattoo. Some of the ink is still there. There's always remnants of that tattoo. An outline, maybe a few colors that the laser wasn't able to remove. Sure, you can cover it up, but unless it is a bigger, bolder, darker tattoo that you are covering up the old tattoo with, you're always going to be able to see and feel remnants of the old tattoo lurking beneath the surface. So it never really goes away. Tattoos really are forever, whether you get them removed or covered up or not. The friend zone, gentlemen, is just like a tattoo. You start out texting with a girl, you hang out, you chat with her on the phone, she tells you about her feelings, she tells you all about her problems, she tells you about other guys she's fucking, and before you know it, you're in the friend zone. And once you're in the friend zone, you are there forever. Last duo, again, got to address somebody on IG. I'm not going to air you out here, but I'm already on air. I'm live. So if you want to come on live to ask a question, you have to do that during my pre-show Q&A. Just remember that in the future. I'm going to go ahead and remove your request here. I'm going to cancel that. Same time tomorrow, okay? Between 4 o'clock and 4:15 Eastern Standard Time, 1 o'clock to 1:15 Pacific. I will be more than happy to answer your question live or live via Instagram, okay? And at that, but as soon as I start my show, not doing that. No problem. Got it. Okay. So like I said, you find yourself in the friend zone if you make the wrong moves.
But Donovan, we hear about guys getting out of the friend zone all the time. They marry these girls.
Yes, that is also true. Men who have been friend zoned have ended up with the women who have friend zoned them. 10 years, 3 kids, 25 pounds, and 374 cocks later. When men get out of that friend zone, she is far from the young, hot, childless girl you wanted to fuck 10, 15 years ago. Matter of fact, my ex-wife married a guy she put in the friend zone in high school. He thinks he's the luckiest guy on earth. If only he knew. And just because you're out of the friend zone, gentlemen, doesn't mean you got out of the friend zone. She took you out of the friend zone because she ran out of options. Not because she is aroused by you. She still wants to be fucking the guys that she was crying to your dusty ass about years ago, but she can't fuck those guys anymore. So she decided to target a former orbiter of hers to rescue her from a life of single motherhood. Happens all the time. Shout out to Jonas Joseph, perfect example. Forrest Gump. I could not come up with a better example. Spot on. So yeah, you're out of the friend zone, and that tattoo is gone, but not really. One of the most difficult things to do, actually one of the impossible things to do for men to do, as far as women are concerned, is getting out of the dreaded friend zone. Okay? Shout out to Jeremy, who has donated $5 via the TSR contribution link. Says, thank you for your work and learning from you every day. Continue to do what you do. Will do, Jeremy. Appreciate the support. Shout out to Julian Rocker with the 3.49 euros, I think that is. I appreciate the support. So, we hear all the time, guys, purveyors of the manosphere, red pill guys like this, we hear it all the time. How do I get out of the friend zone? Help! I'm in the friend zone. Well, let me save you guys a shitload of time and effort and let you know right up front that once you're in the friend zone, there is no way out. Not if you want to fuck her right now while she's still hot and childless and hasn't taken cocks into the quadruple digits, because it's coming. Getting out of the friend zone in this regard is impossible. I cannot make that more clear. Once a girl puts you in the friend zone, there is no way out. The only way out of the friend zone is if it's 10, 15 years later. She's been fucked by every Tom, Dick, and Harry. She's got 2 or 3 kids, and now she needs you to help support her kids. Good genes, good dad. Alpha fucks, beta bucks. We're all familiar with that. So what you need to do to avoid putting in the friend zone in the first place is exactly what I'm going to cover today. I'm going to give you guys 8 surefire, guaranteed, yes, I said guaranteed ways to stay the fuck out of the friend zone. Now, before we get started, I want you to keep in mind that you may not be able to fuck her, okay? She may end up ghosting on you. She may end up even hating you, but you will not end up in the friend zone, guys. You implement these strategies, one of two things is going to happen. She is either going to fuck you or she is going to tell you directly or indirectly to fuck off, which is exactly what we want. We don't want that in between stuff because you want to know what's in between? The friend zone. Shout out to JStew45 with the $11 super chat. JStew in the house. Let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, don't be available all the time. Guys, don't answer every call. Don't respond to every single text. Don't respond to every text right away. Make her wait. So for example, if she texts, you wait twice as long as it took for her to text you. For example, if you text her at 7 o'clock p.m. and she texts you back at 7:30, text her back at 8:30, right? She waited 30 minutes, so you wait an hour. She responds in 10 minutes, you respond in 20. She responds in 3, you respond in 6 before you text her again, and so on and so forth. Now, Kevin in sales, he doesn't text her back right away. Why? Because he's fucking other bitches. He's too busy texting all his hoes to be texting her back immediately, all the time, every time. Shout out to Temple Siege Brothers with the $5 super chat. It says, known you since your Return of Kings days. Episode number 229 was a classic. Your best episodes are when you explain the costs of being an alpha male. There is a reason it's 5%. Very good comment there. Appreciate the $5 super chat, TSB. Also, in addition to not being available all the time, never answer the phone the first time she calls, guys. If she calls you at 3 o'clock p.m., don't pick up. Then you text her back at 3:30 with a simple text. You called? Now, girls don't normally call because, we're at 2018. They usually just text if it's really important. Okay? But sometimes they do. If it's important enough, if they really want to get at you bad enough. Don't you ever pick up the phone the first time she calls. Kevin in sales, the guy she's fucking, never answers the phone. He's too busy with other shit, guys. Do the same thing, and she will value your time and attention more. So that when you call her back, she's picking up on the first ring. When you finally text her back, she's texting you back before you can even stop. But before you even send the button. Hit the send button. If you are in the friend zone, gentlemen, she does not value your time. She does not value your attention. This is why it's important not to text or call back immediately. So that when you do finally get back to her, she's much more likely to answer and text back immediately because she values your time. If you're always texting back immediately, guess what happens, guys? She takes you for granted and doesn't value your time. At least not subconsciously. She thinks to herself subconsciously, he texts back right away. He must not have much else going on. Shout out to David Watts with the $2 super chat. He says, how do you escape the you're an asshole zone? You don't. That is the zone you want to be in. You don't want to be a girl's friend. If a girl tells you, oh my God, you're my best friend, you're never going to fuck her. But if a girl says, oh my God, you're a fucking asshole, yeah, you're very close to fucking her. Stay in the asshole zone. Get out of the friend zone. You would rather have a girl think that you're an asshole than her best friend. Trust me, guys. Trust me. The guy the girl thinks is an asshole is closer to fucking her than the guy she thinks is her best friend. Number 2. This is a big one. Guys, don't listen to her fucking problems. Don't listen to her. Guys, listen. Girls like to gossip. They like to talk about their drama. Dude, don't get involved in that. Dude, listen. Girls talk about problems with each other. That's what they're there for. Don't get involved in all of the drama. And guys, don't do that. You want to know why? Talking about problems, talking about her drama, he said, she said, that's what her girlfriends are for. And get this is basic math. If you act like her girlfriend, she is going to treat you like one, meaning you're not getting laid. Gentlemen, girls don't fuck their guy friends who do girlfriend things like listening to her problems or getting involved in her personal dramas. It does not happen. Jeff A. Salcero says it exactly correct. Don't be her emotional tampon. Don't do it. So, for example, if she calls you up, you pick the phone. Hello? OMG, you won't believe the day I had today. Or Danielle is such a bitch today. She said blah, 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 blah. You can handle this one of two ways. You can straight up tell her, look, I don't want to hear about this stuff. Or you can just change the subject immediately. Either way, she'll get the message. Kevin in sales does not listen to this shit. You want to know why he doesn't listen to this shit? He's got sales calls to make. He's trying to set up a lunch date with Jenny from accounting. He's trying to hit his bonus this month while keeping his girlfriend from finding out about a girl he just started fucking who works at the coffee shop 2 blocks away from his place. Kevin doesn't have time for that nonsense, guys. And he lets her know straight up he's not trying to hear it. You want to know something? She respects him for it. She might not like it. She might call him an asshole. She might put you in the asshole zone like David Watts talked about. But she respects him for it. And respect is one of the key elements of attraction. Fit for Life says, thanks for providing quality Red Pill Truth with the $5 donation via the TSR Live donation link. Thank you very much, Fit for Life. Appreciate that. Number 3 of the 8 guaranteed ways to stay the fuck out of the friend zone. Number 3. Always hang up on her first. Dude, talking to any girl on the phone for hours on end is a waste of time, even if you're fucking her. Guys, it's a time suck. You'll be unproductive. Guys, you have better shit to do than to listen to a girl drone on and on about useless bullshit. The more you talk to her, the less attractive you become to her. Talking on the phone with a female for hours on end is a female activity. Do you talk to your homeboys on the phone for hours? Fuck no. You meet up, you shoot the shit, you have a couple of beers. Now, there are exceptions to the rules. I have talked to men on the phone for hours at a time. Some of my Red Pill guys will talk about show topics, we'll just shoot the shit. Obviously, we all live in different parts of the world. Those are the exceptions to the rule. But by and large, you don't talk to your homeboys on the phone for hours on end. Girls do. This is what girls do. They love to talk. This is a girlfriend activity. If you engage in girlfriend activities, she's going to put you in the friend zone. Now, hanging up on her first does 2 things, 2 very important things. Number 1, it shows that you have other shit going on in your life. Women are utterly disgusted with men who eat, sleep, and breathe them. They worship the ground they walk on. They hate that shit. Women cheat on men who are all about you, baby. Right? They do this with impunity in that they feel not 1 ounce of guilt about it. I wrote a column on NegroManosphere.com last July called, Can You Identify the Simp? That post was about 2 men, Kevin and Dante. Kevin, who was trying to fuck Michelle, blew up her phone with text messages whenever he could. Dante ignored her most of the day and ended up blowing her off despite her throwing the pussy at him all day long. Now, Kevin told Michelle about his night the next day, which consisted of eating pizza, binge watching a TV show, while Dante briefly told her that he was restoring a vintage car with his buddies after lifting weights. Michelle is obviously more attracted to Dante. And no, this isn't Kevin from sales, by the way. The difference between the 2 men, aside from the obvious, is that Dante has other shit going on in his life. And Kevin has only Michelle to look forward to. When you make your life all about her like they tell you to do, a woman feels responsible for your happiness as a man, guys. Once this happens, it's game over. Females don't want, nor can they handle the burden of being the sole reason a man is content with his life. This is why they are infinitely more aroused by men who have other things going on in his life. She knows that she takes a backseat to his goals, and though it may rub her the wrong way at times, guys, she will respect it and remain attracted to him. So next time you're on your phone with a girl that you're trying to fuck, end the conversation quickly and tell her you need to go work on a book, or that your buddies are coming over to talk about your mountain biking trip this weekend. She may not like it at the time, okay, but she will know you have other shit going on in your life, which means you don't have time to sit around and listen to her yammer on and on about her useless bullshit life all night long. Girls don't fuck guys who talk to them on the phone all the time. Guys, it's that simple. The second thing that hanging up on her first shows her. It shows that you don't need her. Guys, despite what the world says, women don't need men who need men. Or I'm sorry, women don't need men who need them. Okay? Yes, romantic comedies often show women pledging allegiance and love to a man who tearfully confesses to her in the rain, "I can't live without you, I need you." But men here, we know that that's not how it happens in real life. Guys, listen and listen closely. A man who needs a woman is a man who is incomplete. Girls aren't looking for a man who's incomplete. Girls are looking for a train to get on. Someone to hitch their collective wagons to. They're not looking for a man who needs a female to complete him and make him whole. Now, a quality woman doesn't necessarily need a man who's rich, or a man who's ripped, or has a diversified portfolio, right? A quality woman is more than happy to assist a man who is worthy in whatever endeavors and goals that he may have from the short term to the long term. But by the same token, she needs a man with a fucking plan, guys. She needs a man who has his shit together and is going places. He doesn't have to be all the way there yet, but he's got to be on his way. She needs a plan to follow and assist with. If she gets the idea at any time that she is the missing piece, she'll be that piece, as in peace out. 10 minutes into the conversation, guys, tell her that you are going. This says to her in no uncertain terms that you could do without her. Staying on the phone with her all night long tells her that you need her. And if she thinks you need her, she'll put you in the friend zone forever. Without a doubt. Number 4. This is also one that a lot of men are afraid to do. Let her see you with other girls. Too many dudes are afraid that the object of their affection won't like him anymore if she sees him with other girls. Yes, it may intimidate her. It may give her a little bit of dread, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But that doesn't mean she's going to stop liking him. This is what we call inverse projection here in the manosphere. If you see her with other guys, that is a turn off because that is a slut tell. But if she sees you with other girls, it's a turn on. See, guys that don't have red pill awareness assume that girls work exactly the same way guys do. Well, if she sees me with a girl, she's going to be turned off. Nah, dude. If she sees you with a girl, she's going to be turned on. She might not like it, but she's not going to not like you anymore. And every once in a while, she will ask, well, who is so-and-so? Or she'll ask you, who is this chick? Da-da-da-da-da. If she asks you who the girl was that she saw you with on Facebook, just say, yeah, some chick I hooked up with a while back. We hang out from time to time, and act like it's no big fucking deal. This is pre-selection, guys. This is verification that girls are fucking you and want to fuck you. Now, when a girl asks who was so-and-so that I saw you with on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, this is also a shit test that girls use on guys to decide if they want to friend zone them. Yes, guys, listen. Dozens of girls have told me this. They'll say to me, we've had conversations about this. They'll say to me, I'll ask him about this girl or that. Right? And if he tells me that she's just a friend or that nothing's going on between them, I friend zone him immediately. Because if he doesn't have the balls to tell me he's fucking other girls, then he's not going to have the balls to try to fuck me. Guys, this has come out of the mouth of women. Here's another thing. If a girl asks you about 3 or 4 girls that she sees you with on Facebook, and you say that they're all just friends, she's going to think that all 4 of those girls have friend zoned you. That's right. And because females are hive-minded creatures, meaning that they are a slave to what the group thinks, she's going to friend zone you because that's what she thinks she should do based on the other girls friend zoning you, on that assumption. Why should she hook up with you when all of these other girls have put you in the friend zone? Think about that. 4 other chicks have friend zoned you. There is no way she's not going to put you in the friend zone because she doesn't want her friends to think, well, what's wrong with her for hooking up with him? He's in the friend zone he's in everybody's friend zone. Why is she fucking him? Shout out to Matty Ghost with a $15 super chat. Says, thank God I was a late bloomer. And stupid, gullible friends. I learned a lot from their simping. I also had an alpha male friend that smashed a lot, and I learned from him also. That's right. Appreciate that, Matty Ghost. Shout out to Rap Tracks Media with the $5 super chat. Says, should you lie and say you hooked up with her even if you hadn't actually hooked up? Who she's asking about? Yes. Fake it till you fucking make it. If she asks you about any girl, yeah, we had a little something going on way back in the day, but yeah, it's over with now. Fake it till you make it, guys. Don't be afraid to let this girl know that you're fucking other chicks. Whether it's true or not. If she asks, though. To answer the second half of your question, Rap Tracks Media, don't tell her unsolicited, hey, by the way, I'm fucking Brianna. Dude, girls see right through that shit. But if she asks you, hey, I saw you were with Heather on Facebook the other day. Are you guys a thing? Be completely dismissive and nonchalant and say, yeah, she wants to be, but I'm not sure. She's got issues. And leave it at that. You think Kevin Sales tells the girl that he's fucking that every woman that she sees him with are just platonic friends? Fuck no. And guess what? He's not in the friend zone. He's fucking her. 180 people watching. Thank you for the support. Gentlemen, be sure to sign up for Donovan's Den today on Patreon for just $5 per month. I talk about how to become completely fearless when talking to pretty girls. I talk about how to handle shit tests effectively. I go through probably maybe 20 or 30 different kinds of shit tests and give you 4 or 5 different answers for each shit test. Valuable information there. I teach you guys how to become attractive before learning game. Listen, you can be attractive to women before you even learn game. You can start getting laid before you implement game. It's happened before. I talk about undercover slut tells that most men are unaware of. One such slut tell is a woman has been married. Now, a lot of people think to themselves, well, Donovan, okay, so she was married. Why does that make her a slut? Here's why. Recently separated or divorced women they are some of the easiest targets out there. As soon as they break free from their husband, they start fucking guys before they even move out. So when they finally get out on their own, they don't have to be accountable to their husband anymore. They fuck everybody. They're fucking the guy at the grocery store. They're fucking the guy that helped her move in. Dude, she's fucking the guy at the gym. She's fucking the guy who pumps her gas. She's fucking everybody. Again, if a woman was ever married, she was absolutely a slut. She went through that phase. She went through that hoe phase. Some women never really come out of it. They hit the wall and they think, holy shit, what the fuck do I do now? But that's one of the many undercover slut tells that most men are unaware of because we all characterize this stuff as just normal female behavior. I talk about the size. Does size matter? Very surprising answer there. I talk about the cougar myth. Guys, this was a great episode. The world believes that older, and it's so funny how they try to package these bitches to us. They say, get with an older woman. They're more experienced. They treat you better. They don't have time for games. They love sex. Guys, cougars are not what they appear to be in porn movies or TV. It's funny. The culture packages cougars as these 42-year-old MILFs, tight bodies, fake tits, long blonde hair. They're looking to just gobble up your cock 24/7. Guys, no way, not a fucking chance. I point out 7 myths about cougars that you absolutely should know before you start hunting for cougars in the jungle. I talk about how I went down, how I went from fat to fit. I was 312 pounds all the way down to 205. Did that in 1 year. I talk about how to make a woman invest in you. How to make her have skin in the game. Guys, women rarely walk away from relationships that they have an investment in. And this is a time investment, money investment, emotional investment. I teach you how to make a woman invest in you in all 3 ways. That makes you pretty much untouchable. I teach you how to grow a bigger, stronger dick. Yes, it is possible to grow the size of your dick and make it stronger. I talk about how to preserve your most valuable commodities, your freedom, your health, your money, and your time. I talk about performance-enhancing substances that'll change your life. Dude, in the pre-show, the beginning of the show, listen, I'm taking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I'm taking Muay Thai, I lift weights, and I do spin class. Guys, I'm 40 years old. How the fuck am I able to do this? Testosterone replacement therapy and HGH. Otherwise, I'd be dead right now. This is how it works. HGH is literally the fountain of youth. Do the research on it. And of course, my signature piece, Anal Sex 101. I talk all about anal sex, the A to Z. I tell you why it's important, how to get anal sex out of your woman, what it means. From A to Z, Anal Sex 101. Everything you ever wanted to know about anal sex. Donovan's Den, $5 a month on Patreon, and I've recently started to add some of my most popular videos about black women. Okay? A prominent YouTuber got one of his channels suspended because he got into it with a black woman. Well, guess what? You got to play the game. So rather than subjecting myself to that risk, I have taken those. These are some of my most popular videos. These videos continue to, or they continue to make money for me to this day. I've taken them all down. I'm going to make them available exclusively for my Donovan's Den members on Patreon for just $5 a month, just 17 cents per day, guys. Sign up today. Guys, if you want your best beard ever, go to 1821manmade.com. My beard has never looked better. It's never felt better. It's never smelled better. And it is as healthy as it has ever been. And it is all thanks to the paste, the pomade, and the clay from 1821manmade.com. The only way to tighten up your beard game is 1821manmade.com. That's 1821manmade.com. Shout out to Goku Black with the $5 super chat. He says, I worked with this one thirsty mangina who thought being friend zoned by this one woman he met was like a second chance lottery ticket. Oh my God. That's the thing. It's like, man, the reason why guys don't realize that being in the friend zone doesn't lead to pussy is because the world tells us, well, in order to be with someone, she has to be your best friend. Nah, nigga. No, sir. Nope. If she is your best friend before you have fucked her, you're never going to fuck her. That's how this works. Let me do my shout outs here. Looks like my speed is down a little bit. 180 people watching. 30 minutes in. Appreciate the support, guys. Great show topic. We're only halfway done. I've got 4 more. I've got 4 more ways to stay out of the friend zone. Let's go ahead and all right, let's go ahead and continue the show. Number 5, tease the fuck out of her. Dude, listen, dudes are afraid to tease these women because they're afraid that they're going to piss her off. And if he pisses her off, then he's not going to get laid. Right? David Watts said, if I'm in the asshole zone, what do I do now? If you're in the asshole zone, if you're pissing, you are closer to fucking a girl you piss off than a girl that you do not. This is just how they are. Make fun of her, guys. Tease her about her hair. Tease her about her outfit. So, for example, if you guys are hanging out, just say something like, well, I can't be seen in public with a girl who wears pink flip-flops. Kind of joke with her like that. Or your hair is really fucking frizzy. Let's go inside so you can handle that. Show her you are not afraid to tease her, guys. Dudes who are in the friend zone are afraid. They're afraid of the girls who put them there, which is why they're in the friend zone in the first place. Tease her. Make fun of her. Playfully flirt with her. Be a charming asshole. If you do that, she couldn't put you in the friend zone if she fucking tried. Number 6. Openly talk about girls you are interested in. The reason you do this is so you know she's not the only one. Again, this is pre-selection. Women don't want to fuck other guys that other women don't want to fuck. So if you should get a text and she asks you who was it, just simply say, this girl I'm trying to hook up with, or this girl I hooked up with last week. Or you could ask her opinion on multiple girls, right? You can say, well, which one do you think is the least crazy? Make a joke out of it. This one or this one? She will laugh and she will give you her opinion. Again, this lets her know you have options that you are considering, which means pre-selection. Men with options are never, ever friend zone, guys. Ever. Shout out to Matty Ghost with the $5 super chat. He says, I treat these hoes like a 10-year-old. Make them watch Reading Rainbow so they can use their imagination. That makes them want it. Wow, you're taking it way back. Reading Rainbow, LeVar Burton, the guy who played Geordi on Star Trek The Next Generation. Yeah, I'm dating myself there. Big time. Reading Rainbow. Number 7. Do not do her favors. Especially if you're not fucking her, guys. Don't give her rides. Don't pick her up if she's drunk at the bar. If she calls you up at 2:30 in the morning, Donovan, I'm so fucked up and I don't have a ride and I don't have enough in my account to get an Uber. Can you come and get me? Click. Hang up that fucking phone. You want to know why you do that? Because now she knows she's got the golden parachute to act irresponsibly when she goes out the next weekend. So when she calls you Donovan, she'll use that same excuse. Donovan, I'm fucked up and I'm at this bar. No, she's not. She's fucked up. She went and fucked some dude in the parking lot, and now she needs a ride home. So now you're going to pick up would-be sloppy seconds, which you won't be getting because you're doing favors for her. Don't rescue her from anything. Don't help her move. Do not let her borrow money. The minute you do any of this stuff, guys, and you haven't fucked her yet, you're out. You're in the friend zone. You have now become a resource that she hasn't paid for yet. Yes, I mean pussy. That's what I'm saying. Cash, gas, or ass, guys. We've all heard the rule. If she doesn't pay, she doesn't play. This is how this works. If you do any of this stuff without payment, you are putting yourself in the friend zone because she now sees you as a resource. She now sees you as a tool. It's actually the same thing as strip club game. Read any sort of strip club Bible, how to fuck strippers. The quickest way to shoot yourself in the foot when trying to fuck strippers is throwing dollar bills at them. Paying for a lap dance. Paying for a private show. You are now a customer. You are now a means to an end. You now have become faceless. You now look like everyone else who's putting the $20 bills in her thong. She doesn't look at you as a person anymore. She looks at you as a number. As in the number on the bill you just stuffed in her bra. Or whatever the hell she's wearing, if she's wearing any. Do not become a customer of a stripper if you want to fuck strippers. Don't give her any money. It's the same thing being in the friend zone. If you become a resource, you will be in the friend zone. The dude who's fucking her does not give her rides. The guy fucking her does not rescue her. He will not let her move, and he will never let her borrow money. Dude, you shouldn't do this stuff even if you are fucking her. Fuck it. Number 8. Run dread game on her. Now, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with the concept of dread game is quite simply just getting off the grid and just completely going dark on a girl for 24 to 48 hours. If she misbehaves, you run dread game on her. You don't call her, you don't text her, you disappear for 4 or 5, 6 days, and then you're out. Shout out to Miami J with the $5 donation via the TSR contribution link. He says, Friend Zone Beta serves as the emotional bleaching of the pussy before a Kevin from sales pounds the life out of it. Been trying to donate since the show started. Appreciate that, Miami J. He finally figured it out. Running dread game is something most dudes are afraid to do with the girls they are actually fucking. So guys trying to fuck a girl who wouldn't dare thinking about going completely dark for 12 to 24 hours, but that's exactly why they get friend zoned, guys. Just like I talked about earlier, you're too available. If you disappear for a day or two, it shows her that you have a life outside of her. If she calls or texts and you don't call back or text till the next day, she doesn't take your time or attention for granted. She values your time almost as much as you do because you're not in a hurry to just give it to her for no reason. And guys, here's the thing. You don't need a reason to run dread game on a girl that you are trying to fuck. Sometimes you just need to put her on ice for a while to reinforce the fact that you are a man in demand. Women need to be reminded that you're a man in demand as often as possible because, guys, they're talking to so many dudes. They can't really keep them all straight. But if you're the guy who goes dark for an entire day, you'll be the one she picks up the phone for on the very first ring. You'll be the one she responds to immediately via text message. You'll be the one she doesn't put in the friend zone. Now, Kevin in sales, he runs natural dread game. He doesn't actively do it. He just kind of happens. He's so busy with all of his clients, right? And all of the girls he's trying to fuck, or all the girls he's actually fucking, and a few of them guys are going to be neglected from time to time as a natural byproduct of his busy life. Dude, he's got 15 clients he's got to take care of. He's got 3 more he's trying to get to come aboard so he can get his bonus. He's talking to 4 other girls. He's got a side chick and a girlfriend, and he's working on making Jenny in accounting side chick number 2. Guess what, guys? A few of these girls are going to be left hanging every so often, and that's perfectly okay. When he finally gets around to getting back to them, they'll be more than happy with what little attention he finally decides to give them after not hearing from him from a day or so. Don't be afraid to run dread game on a girl you are trying to fuck. If she's acting like a bitch, go dark on her. Don't reward that bad behavior. If she doesn't text or call you all day, don't text her for 2 days. And like I said, you don't have to have a reason to put a girl on ice, guys, especially if you've got other shit going on in your life, which you should have, before talking to her in the first place. Gentlemen, you put these 8 things into practice, and you will never be put into the friend zone by a woman ever. It will not happen. You'll either be fucking her or you'll have nothing to do with her. The in-between is being her friend, which is not where you want to be. This isn't about getting her to like you guys. This is about getting her to fuck you. And listen, girls do not fuck men who act like their friends. They fuck men who act like men. That's why they put men in the friend zone, because they're not acting like men, they're acting like her friends. Quit worrying about girls telling you to fuck off. You're not trying to be a friend, so who gives a shit if she ends up hating you? Your interactions with girls, guys, should be binary. You are either fucking her or you have nothing to do with her. There is no in between as far as we're concerned, because what's in between is the fucking friend zone. Your goal is to either fuck her or for her to get you, or for her to tell you to fuck off. That's it. Follow me on Instagram, Gab, and Facebook. Just do a quick search for Donovan Sharp on all 3 platforms. Be sure to like my podcast page, TSR Live with Donovan Sharp, on Facebook. You can find all previous episodes of TSR on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, the Google Play app on your mobile device, and of course right here on YouTube. Go to DonovanSharp.com anytime for all things Donovan Sharp. There you will find all my published articles on Return of Kings, NegroManosphere.com, almost 200 articles published between those 2 sites since 2013. To sign up for my weekly newsletter, simply plug in your email address at the bottom, and you're good to go. Guys, be sure to like the video. This really helps us out. It increases our profile. It gets us new fans and listeners and helps us to grow. If you don't have the cash to contribute financially, like Miami J, Matty Ghost, Goku Black, Rap Track Media, Fitness for Life, David Watts, don't sweat it. You can still help out by liking the video and sharing the content. If you see an article, a video, a blog post, or anything else that has Red Pill implications, send those to me via Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger. If you have a question, a comment, a show idea, or a personal story you'd like to share, go to the contact tab on DonovanSharp.com. That's Donovan Sharp contact tab. All right, let's see if we have any dissenters. Let's see if we have any trolls in the house. All right. 170 people watching today. Excellent turnout. Rob Cruz, good to see you in the house. Jason J says he wants to know if I've heard about the new blonde-colored paint on the market. Spreads easy. I don't know if that's a bad joke or not. Never heard about that. Rob Cruz says, what the hell? Turning your buddy into a full weapon? That's the idea, man. That's the idea. David Watts says, to stay out of the friend zone, you have to be 6'4", 250 pounds of solid, fresh beard lineup, 7-figure salary, 8-pack abs, and be able to rush a 5-second mile at the NFL Combine. He's joking, but that's completely untrue. There are men who are physical specimens who are friend zoned by girls. Shout out to Is Why Not with €2, says become Nicholas Cruz and get a bunch of fangirls. Shout out to Monkey D. Luffy with the $2 super chat, says, what do you do after you get the number? Go to Donovan's Den on Patreon. It's just $5 a month. That will tell you everything you need to know on how to handle women after you get her phone number. I forget which volume it is, but it's one of those volumes that tells you exactly what to do, how to handle women of different ilk, whatever you want to do with them. I appreciate the super chat, but that is a question that is either for Donovan's Den or you can sign up for a consult. See who else we've got here. Charles Merchant in the house. Ben Fast in the house. Banks Audio Group says, girl at my job wearing a choker today. I just stared at her for a while. Yeah, that's slut tell number 16 and a half. She wears a choker. Girls who wear chokers are always sluts. There are no exceptions. Black Mask says, hi guys, what is kratom? Let me answer that question for you. Well, I'm sure that somebody will answer that question for you. Cynical Nitro, good to see you in here. Any Name Nails It says there's absolutely no reason to be around a woman if you're not trying to fuck. You better believe it. Rap Tracks Media says only 25 pounds. That's being nice. David Watts says a chick got mad today and I cut to the chase and asked her if she wanted to chill. That's the way you do it, man. And then he says, and to top it off, she was the one who hit me up first. Right, dude, get her to say fuck you or fuck me, right? Fuck me or fuck you. That's how this works, guys. She called me scum, so I said cool peace. Very, very good comments in here. Jeff A. Salcero says the a-hole gets, you know what? The asshole gets the asshole. Shout out to Miami J with another $5 donation. Says, girl on Tinder told me my arrogance was a turnoff. I ghosted. She just sent me her number. 2 or 3 texts later. Going to replace the night thanks to Professor Sharp. So Miami J is about to go ahead and get him some 305 pussy. Shout out to him. That's how it works, man. If oh my god, you're such an asshole. You're so arrogant. You know what? Get in line. Never, ever, ever apologize to a woman for being arrogant. No way. Women love arrogant men. They can't say it out loud, but they love men who have almost an irrational sense of self-confidence. Women cannot get enough of these guys. Rap Tracks Media says, notice how the simp does nothing of any value with his time either. Exactly. V for Villian says, a little dread never hurts. No, it does not. No, it does not. Chase LeBeau, taking one from the TSR archive, says, quote, is she your girlfriend? My response, we don't cuddle after sex, so no. Yeah, go to DonovanSharp.com, go to the Podpics section, and you will see that text exchange I had with a girl named Trinidad. Trini for short. We were actually supposed to meet up to go to go-karts later on that night. Went to pick her up at her apartment, never left her apartment. I was fucking her literally 30 minutes after I got there. Easy peasy. No, I didn't spend the night. I think, dude, it's funny. I fucked her for like a week and a half, and then she just ghosted on me. I guess she had a boyfriend. No one rides for free. Razor Ramon. Good shit. Very, very good show. Very good show tonight. My thanks to Monkey D. Luffy, Is Why Not, Matty Ghost, Goku Black, Rap Tracks Media, Matty Ghost again, David Watts, Temple Siege Brothers, JStew45, Julian Rocker, Brian Green, Miami J, for all of your support tonight. I will talk to you guys in 23 hours. Thanks for watching.